Today, we're looking at unique body features in only 2% of humans. And if you're not mind blown by this, I'm gonna eat this whole jar of Nutella. That's right. At the end, you'll be mind blown by all the unique features in this video. Let's waste no more time. Starting off with this one right here. As you guys can see, this little baby has like this white hair. What's really crazy is that this baby has the same exact birthmark as her mom. That's right. As you can see from the first photo, there's the baby with the white hair. It's a white strand, like a patch. That's her birthmark. In the second photo, you see the mom and the baby both having the same exact birthmark. Do you know how rare this is? It's so rare. It's a genetic mutation that is so rare that it's incredible it happened in both of them. That means they both share the same genetic makeup and the same mutation, which is super insane. Moving on to the next one, we have a kid who has the most beautiful eyes in the world, but he has a condition called Wardenberg Syndrome. What's great about it is it makes his eyes look freaking amazing. Like, those eyes are like the nicest eyes I have ever seen in my life. It may be considered a syndrome, but let's be real. You and I would both be blessed to have those eyes, and I think he looks super handsome. Syndrome aside, he looks cool in my book. Plus, he can tell all his friends 1 in 40,000 people have this syndrome. That is so rare. 1 in 40,000. And he got lucky enough to get these eyes. Now, of course, he does have a discoloration in his hands, but I think he's perfect just the way he is. Moving on to other unique body features. This baby got born with the most unique and cute birthmark possible. If you thought you had a cool birthmark on your body, this baby's got you beat. This baby literally has a heart on its head. Like literally right in the middle of its forehead, it has a heart. How does that even happen? How do you get a birthmark as a heart? That's so rare and just strange, but so cool. Now, this is caused by an overgrowth of blood vessels. It gets super scientific, but regardless, as you guys can see, it is a heart and it looks pretty cute. So kissed by love, I guess you could say. Speaking of kissing, don't get ahead of yourself, all right, guys? I know you're probably looking at this girl like, oh man, I wish she could kiss me. But this girl is a ginger and has heterochromia. She's literally a genetic masterpiece. Now, if you're wondering, what is heterochromia? Pretty much, she has different color eyes. So she has red hair or orange colored hair and then different color eyes. One is blue and one is green or hazel, which is absolutely crazy. Look, listen, hit me up if you come on. That's freaking cool. You know, imagine if you had a bunch of babies that had that would be dope. That would be dope. Now, different color eyes isn't super rare. There's a lot of people that have different color eyes. Maybe one of you guys watching at home has different color eyes, but to have different colored eyes and have ginger hair is pretty rare. It's said about only 70 to 140 million around the world have red hair, and the odds of getting both of these combined is even rarer. So yeah, that's pretty rare. Speaking of beautiful eyes, check out this albino's eyes. This person has the nicest eyes. Earlier, we were looking at some eyes on the boy that had the beautiful blue eyes, but check out these eyes right here on this person that is albino. Now, if you don't know what albinoism is, or it's called albinism, it's when you have a disorder that pretty much makes the pigment of your skin not be able to perform. The pigment of your skin just be white. So you aren't able to develop, I think it's melatonin, which is melatonin in your skin and then melanin in your eyes, which gives a pigment. So it gives you the color in your eyes. So that's why he has white, like almost like thunder or storm colored stuff going in his eyes. It almost looks like someone painted his eyes with a white brush. That is absolutely mind blowing. Like, I'm telling you guys, if I wouldn't mind blow you, I would eat this whole jar. I took the challenge because I knew that I'd be able to blow your mind. Like, look at this guy's eyes. There's no way you're not mind blown by what we've seen thus far. You know, I'll keep going because I know at the end, you are going to be confirmed that you will not. Look at this. Look at this next one. As you guys can see, this iris, her eye, is split in half into 2 different colors. One looks like the ocean or a river, a calm, cool, collective place. The other looks like dirt, like soil, some kind of nice brown. So it's like a great mix. It's like the sun, like the sky, and then the dirt, the floor. It's pretty crazy when you look at her eyes. I wouldn't even know where to look here. It would be a little crazy. The condition is known as sectoral heterochroma, and it means that only a portion of the iris is a different color than the other. I would honestly like to have this. This would be cool, but it's super rare and doesn't have any other symptoms or side effects. So like literally all it has is just different color eyes. There's no like vision problems. It just comes with different color eyes in one eye. That's pretty crazy. Now, this one is absolutely mind-blowing. This guy has a super rare condition. And when I say super rare, he's pretty much turning into like a werewolf. I mean, not really like a werewolf, but as you guys can see, it's known as the giant furred moles. What's going on here is that he has patches of skin that grow a lot of hair, and it's honestly pretty crazy because it looks like he's turning into a werewolf. Now, this usually appears at birth or start of developing in the first year of a child's life, and these dark colored patches are small in children, and as you grow, the patches grow with you. So scientists believe that it's problems with skin cells that produce melanin, which gives skin its color, and thus hair starts growing from them at like extended amounts of like rate, which makes it look like this, which honestly looks freaking cool. I know it like maybe like a condition or whatever, but honestly, these aren't really conditions. These are like enhancements. These make people look unique and cool. I would love to look cool. I look like a normal dude. Speaking of enhancements, check out this handsome looking gentleman. As you guys can see, this guy has a condition called Venilego. And what it does, it causes a lack of melanin in the pigment of the skin. So where there's white is sort of like albinoism, and then the rest of his skin is the normal skin color. But this is a very common occurrence, but not to this extent where it's selected portions of his skin. And you know what's crazy? We have another picture of a lady this happened to, which is even more insane because guess what? This lady has it even different. She only has it on one side of her face and only for key features. As you guys can probably not tell from this first photo, you don't see anything like off. But when you look at it on the other photo, you see that one side has the white features and the other side doesn't. But you can't really tell because she's also wearing makeup, but you can clearly see it in the second picture side by side, which is so freaking cool. Oh my, look at this person's eyes. Okay, there's no way in heck you are not surprised. This person's eyes are literally mind-blowing. These are hazel eyes, and it's honestly freaking mind-blowing because it has different amounts of color all within the eyes. And it's absolutely fascinating to look at. You look at this person's eyes and look how many colors are in there. You got light blue, you got light green, you got some orange, some yellow, some white. It's just all over the place and it's amazing. That is freaking cool. You can't tell me these aren't enhancements to the body. Speaking of enhancements, this baby was literally born with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot. That's right, for a total of 12 fingers and 12 toes that all work, which is even more rare. So it's pretty common sometimes for babies to be born with an extra pinky or toe or finger or whatever the case may be. But normally those extra features don't really work. They just don't work. But this baby has 12 functioning toes and fingers, which is mind-blowing because guess what? You know how easy it is going to be for this baby to freaking grab a basketball? They have one whole extra finger to grab a basketball or a football to play catch. Man, this baby better get into some sports. Now, earlier we were talking about enhancements and now we're checking out this person's feet. Now, I don't want to say this, but this is just a little, well, feet. This person only has 3 toes, essentially. I don't even know if you would count it as 3 toes, but it's like one and like half and then like the other 2. Listen, I'm not a big fan of feet, but clearly that is different. Then we have this person that has double toes. Like these are a little, man, if I went to a nail salon and was like, hey, work on my feet, and then they busted out these things, I'd be like, I don't even know where to start because this would be very confusing because it's so out of the norm. But I'm happy that she's comfortable with her toes because I don't know if I would be comfortable with my toes looking like that, to be honest. Okay, now this one's just weird. This person has tentacles under their tongue. Okay, check under your tongue. If you have tentacles under there, let me know. I know I don't have tentacles. Tentacles. Somebody hold me. And yeah, this person is missing their right pinky and their thumbs. So out of all babies born, 10% are born with malformations of the hand. That's a pretty high percentage. That means 1 out of 10 people watching this video have a malformation with their hand. So something that's different about the normal hand. My hand is pretty normal. This hand is definitely out of the box normal. They only have 3 fingers. Speaking of fingers, when this person holds their hand to the light, it gets a little creepy. And I'm thinking, where are their bones? Why can't I see right through this person's hand like it's just water? Anyone else wondering that question? They're just holding their hand up to the light and like you can see right through it. That's a little creepy if you ask me, just saying. But regardless, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new one. Bye, dudes. Oh, what a weird video.